Hello students, this particular video I have dedicated to conditional sentences. Now conditional sentences, what are conditional statements first of all? Conditional statement क्या होते हैं? Conditional statements are the statement which establish cause and effect relationship. Consequences, cause, effect, relationship जब establish करते, there are certain rules which we need to follow कि कब कौन से sentence में आपने कौन सा tense लगाना है. So this worksheet, there are 20 questions. I have tried to cover not all of them, but yes, I have covered the ones which are frequently asked in your questions. How we'll be doing it? Each sentence is divided into 4 parts. The part wherein you feel that there is a grammatical error, you need to select that part and that would become your answer. So let's start. Had you not reached in time, we will have lost our lives. Now the rule says that whenever you are having a sentence, conditional statement with had, it would always be accompanied by would have in the second part. Okay? Now as you can see, had you not reached in time, we will have lost our lives. Will nahi aana chahiye, yahan pe would aana chahiye. So problem is in the fourth part. So it would be, had you not reached in time, we would have lost our lives. Remember this rule, had plus would have. Second part, if the weather remains this bad, we are not be able to play badminton. Now here two actions of the future, दो actions of future के one after the other. In such cases आप इसको कैसे करते हो? ये या तो ऐसे sentences if से start हो सकते हैं, unless से हो सकते हैं, suppose से हो सकते हैं. इसके साथ आता है subject, इसके साथ आता है V1 और इसके साथ आता है object. Okay? So यहाँ पे जो है this one you will use simple future in such sentences. So we are नहीं आएगा, we will आएगा. Problem is in this part, that is second part. The correct sentence would be, if the weather remains this bad, we will not be able to play badminton. We are नहीं आएगा, we will आएगा. Third part, when you press the end call button on the phone, the call will disconnect automatically. Now this sentence is typically of cause and effect. Cause and effect है, means first वाला जो है that is the cause, कि अगर आप end call button press करोगे, effect क्या होगा? Call disconnect हो जाएगा. In such cases आपने जो second part को रखना है, like when you just press the end call button on the phone, the phone disconnects. यहाँ पे आपका future tense नहीं आएगा, यहाँ पे आपका simple present आएगा. Okay, so this part has an error which is D, that means fourth part. Here it will be, when you press the end call button on the phone, the call disconnects automatically. Why we have written disconnects? It is the sentence of simple present. The call being taken it to be singular, we are adding S with the verb. Fourth part, fourth sentence. If you will buy one box at the regular price, you will receive another one at no cost. Here we have, see in this sentence, will दो बार है. So whenever the formation of this sentence says कि आपने देखो यहाँ पे simple future already लगा दिया है. If state अभी हमने पिछले sentence में किया, if in the first sentence accompanied by simple future in the second part. So this will is an extra one. यहाँ पे आप ये नहीं लगाओगे. Problem is in the first part only. So 1 is your correct answer. It will be, if you buy one box at the regular price, you will receive another one at no extra cost. Now the fifth one. Had the people, wait, let me just adjust the screen. Had the people of India taken Swachh Bharat Abhiyan seriously, the condition of the surroundings would better automatically. Now in the first question only I told you conditional statements with had will follow would have in the second part, right? So ये जो sentence है यहाँ पे there is a problem which is your C part, that means third is your correct answer. Now if I correct the sentence would be, had the people of India taken the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan seriously, the condition of the surroundings would have bettered automatically. Would plus have plus third form, would have bettered automatically. Now the sixth question. Even if he loses this match, he will still be getting one more chance to enter the finale. So here again cause and effect. If के साथ we will have simple future. Now simple future, even if he loses this match, he will still be getting becomes continuous. ये continuous नहीं होना चाहिए, so problem is in the B part. Now the correct sentence would be, even if he loses this match, he will still get one more chance to enter the finale. So इसको आपने correct करना है. Still be getting नहीं आएगा, it would be still get one. B भी नहीं आएगा, it will only be still get one more chance. Now the seventh. If Shyam had been there at that time, the whole nuisance shall have been avoided. Again see, had is always accompanied by would have. So here we have error in this part. Now the correct in this part is C, so third is your right answer. If Shyam had been there at that time, the whole nuisance would have been avoided. I hope the concept is clear. This is the third question of this pattern which we are doing. पहले भी किया था अभी, second, this is the third one. So had means perfect है, इसके साथ हमेशा still would have आएगा. Eighth. She will come to meet you as soon as you will reach Delhi. Now no error. See in this part we have problem here. As soon, let me have a pen. Wait, let me adjust the screen. In the third part, as soon as you will reach Delhi, the correct sentence would be, she will come to meet you as soon as you reach Delhi. Here will आपका पहले ही use हो चुका है, she will come to meet you. Now already future action, two actions one after the other, one is already taking will, the other one will is not necessary. So third part, which is your C, यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. Now the correct sentence would be, she will come to meet you as soon as you reach Delhi. Will is not required here. Ninth. When you press button, the horn range at scaring volume. The horn, it is here. When है, let me have a pen. Yes, when accompanied by simple present. अब हम sentence देखते हैं, हमारा formation तो यही आना चाहिए. When you press the button, the horn range at, it should not be the horn ring, it should be the horn rings at. So the problem is in this part. इस part में problem है, which is the third one. So the correct sentence I am reading for you. When you press the button, the horn rings at a scaring volume. Rings आएगा यहाँ पे. 10th. I can fly if I will be a bird. Now see, normally what do we do? हम I के साथ क्या लगाते हैं? हम I के साथ was लगाते हैं ना. I was going there, I was going to market. But there is an exceptional case है जहाँ पे I के साथ हम were लगाते हैं. Now what is that exceptional case? Let me explain you. I plus वर अगर लग रहा है, that is an imagination. Imagination, like we say, if I were the Prime Minister of India, if I were the richest man on this earth, this is a pure imagination. So in such sentences आप I के साथ was नहीं लगाते हो, will नहीं लगाते हो, यहाँ पे were लगता है. So here I can fly if I were a bird. Will भी नहीं आएगा. So problem is again in the B part. Second part is the part where you need correction. The correct sentence would be I can fly if I were a bird. I hope it is clear. जहाँ पे भी imagination आ रहा है वहाँ पे आप I के साथ क्या लगाते हो? were लगाते हो. 11th. The plant will die unless you will water it every day. Now again, will, two actions of the future. तो यहाँ पे हमें will, this is unnecessary, we don't require it here. So problem is again इस part में है you will water, so first part ही है हमारा. The correct answer would be the plant will die unless you water it every day. Okay. 12th. Had you told me that you were in Mumbai, I could have certainly contacted. Could have में problem है. While reading only we can see, we can make out कि could have में problem है. Certainly contacted you instead of waiting here. Now what should be here? Had you told me that you were in Mumbai, instead of could it should have been would. Reason had है. कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट में मैंने आपको बार बार, अब ये फोर्थ सेंटेंस आया ऑफ द सेम टाइप, हैड के साथ आएगा वुड हैव. सो यहाँ पे कुड नहीं आ सकता, यहाँ पे आएगा वुड हैव. सो थर्ड पार्ट में वी नीड करेक्शन. सो 3 इज योर राइट आंसर. आई एम रीडिंग द करेक्ट सेंटेंस फॉर यू. हैड यू टोल्ड मी दैट यू वर इन मुंबई, आई वुड हैव certainly contacted you instead of waiting here. Now 13th. If I had the opportunity to participate, I would won the painting competition. Grammar में इसमें see we have error here. What is the error? Would use किया हुआ है, would और would के साथ यूज़ कर दिया हुआ है सेकेंड फॉर्म या थर्ड फॉर्म, वट एवर यू कैन से. यहाँ पे विन आना चाहिए. Okay, so here we have problem in the B part. I would win the painting competition. If I had the opportunity to participate, I would win the painting competition. 14th. But for his presence on that occasion, nobody would have dared to do. Now would again टेंसेस में हमने किया है वुड प्लस हैव प्लस परफेक्ट. फ्यूचर परफेक्ट में हम क्या लगाते हैं? थर्ड फॉर्म. नॉट दिस डेयर इज नॉट द थर्ड फॉर्म, सो प्रॉब्लम इज इन दिस पार्ट. डेयर का आना चाहिए डेयर्ड. सो द करेक्ट सेंटेंस वुड बी बट फॉर हिज प्रेजेंस ऑन दैट ओकेजन नोबडी वुड हैव डेयर्ड टू डू सच अ डॉन्टिंग टास्क. आई होप थिंग्स आर क्लियर. 15th. If you prepare well, you would not have failed the exam. If you prepare here, now see the part of the sentence wherein you feel that there is an error. If you prepare well, here lies the problem. Why it is so? Would not have. See, this is the question other way round जो मैंने आपको दिया था. would have के साथ आप क्या लगाते हो? In the second part, it is would have. So here there should be had in the first part. So it should be if you had. यहाँ पे एक had आना चाहिए था. Had accompanied by would have. So if you had prepared well, इसी पार्ट में प्रॉब्लम है, विच इज़ द फोर्थ पार्ट. प्रिपेयर वेल में ही प्रॉब्लम है. इट शुड बी इफ यू हैड प्रिपेयर्ड वेल यू वुड नॉट हैव फेल्ड द एग्जाम. गॉट इट. वुड हैव सेकेंड पार्ट में इट इज़ ऑल करेक्ट, लेकिन पहले वाले पार्ट में हैड नहीं है, तो वो हमें ऐड करना है. 16th. Where it is? Yes. If I was in his shoes. आगे सेंटेंस पढ़ने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. दिस इज़ एन इमेजिनेशन, प्योर इमेजिनेशन. नाउ आई हैव टोल्ड यू कि जब भी इमेजिनेशन होता है तो आई के साथ हम वर लगाते हैं, राइट. सो इट शुड बी इफ आई वर इन हिज शूज. नाउ वेयर इज द ऑप्शन? इफ आई वॉज. सेकेंड पार्ट में ही प्रॉब्लम है, तो 16th का सेकेंड पार्ट. आई होप यू पीपल हैव अंडरस्टूड कि आई के साथ जब वर लगता है तभी इमेजिनेशन. आई वॉज in his shoes is not correct. It should be I were in his shoes. Means if you were in his place, I would not have hesitated to take up the offer. 17th. If I were younger, I will play in the school junior football team. इफ़ आई वर यंगर, अगेन इमेजिनेशन है. विथ इमेजिनेशन आप विल नहीं लगाओगे, यहाँ पे वुड लगाओगे. ओके, इमेजिनेशन के साथ हमेशा वुड लगता है. सो हियर वी हैव प्रॉब्लम इन द बी पार्ट, एंड बी पार्ट सेज फॉर द सेकेंड ऑप्शन. सो द करेक्ट सेंटेंस वुड बी इफ़ आई वर यंगर आई वुड प्ले इन द स्कूल जूनियर फुटबॉल टीम. 18th. If Ajit had looked in the garage, he would had found the ladder there. Now see, would had found. Grammatically it is not correct. Conditional statement भी है. Conditional statement के point of view से अगर मैं जाऊँ तो had के साथ आएगा would have in the second part, right? तो उस हिसाब से यहाँ पे had के साथ आएगा have. अदर वे राउंड जाऊँ, अगर टेंसेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से जाऊँ तो ही वुड के साथ हमेशा आता है हैव. इन द फ्यूचर परफेक्ट व्हाट डू वी यूज? सब्जेक्ट प्लस वुड प्लस हैव प्लस द थर्ड फॉर्म. सो द करेक्ट सेंटेंस पर प्रॉब्लम देखते किस में, इसी में है. वुड हैड फाउंड, विच इज योर फोर्थ ऑप्शन, दिस वन. सो द करेक्ट सेंटेंस वुड बी इफ अजीत हैड looked in the garage, he would have found the ladder there. 19th. I would love to be able to swim. Wait. Yes. I would love to be able to swim if I am not afraid of water. Now here in the 19th part, अगेन यहाँ पे आई के साथ एम नहीं आएगा, आई के साथ आएगा वर. इट इज़ एन इमेजिनेशन. इमेजिनेशन के साथ हमेशा आता है वर. सो इट इज़ द एरर लाइज इन द बी पार्ट विच गोज फॉर योर सेकेंड ऑप्शन. द करेक्ट आंसर वुड बी आई वुड लव टू बी एबल टू स्विम इफ आई वर नॉट अफ्रेड ऑफ वाटर. लास्ट वन. If the water level in Periyar rises alarmingly, more people from the bank of Periyar in Immaculum district were evacuated. Now here, see this thing. If है, if के साथ आएगा यहाँ पे simple future, cause and effect relationship. So here, instead of this वर इवैक्यूएटेड, यहाँ पे क्या आना चाहिए? विल इवैक्यूएट. विल के साथ आता है फर्स्ट फॉर्म. सो द प्रॉब्लम इज हियर इन द सेकेंड वर इवैक्यूएटेड. द करेक्ट आंसर वुड बी, द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट वुड बी if the water level in Periyar rises alarmingly, more people from the banks of Periyar in Immaculum district will evacuate. I hope all these 20 questions are clear to you. Conditional statements, they are also very important. If still you people have any doubt, your comments are most welcome. Please post comments. If you feel, if you do not understand anything, just write with the part of the sentence. I would explain you then and there. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day.